Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for Disturbia. It's a movie starring Shia LaBeouf, David Morse, Carrie-Anne Moss, and then some other chick who I don't recall seeing in anything else ever again. So, yeah. So, as always, I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the furry. To start off with the furry, there's a couple instances of furry-related things. I don't think they're absolutely integral to the plot, but they're there. They're short, but they exist. Moving on to the good and the bad. So this is a movie. So Shia LaBeouf, he gets into an incident at school, and because he's not over 18 but close to it, he gets put on house arrest for however many months, and so he's not allowed to leave this perimeter of his house, and then he proceeds to, live his life, and he sort of sees what he thinks might be like a guy that the news has been searching for that's guilty of like murdering or disappearing or running over some chick. And then also he's creeping on his hot next door neighbor chick who's his age. And so let me tell you, it's real hard to make creeping on your hot female neighbor with binoculars as not creepy. But somehow Shia LaBeouf is able to pull it off, both in acting and then in the dialogue and script that he was given. But don't try this at home, okay? You're not Shia LaBeouf and you're not going to witness a murder. You're just going to be a creep. So don't use binoculars to spy on your neighbors when they're in the pool or elsewhere, okay? Just PSA for you. So, but anywho, so he, eventually meets his neighbor and things happen, and then is his neighbor a murderer? Is his neighbor not a murderer? What I will say is that I really like David Morse in this. He does a good, is he a nice guy, or is he a really creepy, threatening guy, or is he actually just like a really nice guy type of, you don't know sort of thing. Like if you liked him in 16 Blocks, I think you'll like him in this. I know he's been in a couple of other things too, but yeah, I liked him in this, and I thought that he did really well with what he was given. Carrie-Anne Moss, aka Trinity, is in this, and she doesn't have a whole lot of screen time, but she does very well with it. Good job for her. And yeah, it's very much a Shia LaBeouf movie. He also has another friend who I don't recall the name of, or can't recall seeing him in anything else, but he's probably the funniest thing in the whole movie. So yeah, it's a tense movie some points, but it is still PG-13 type of thing where it's about this high school kid and what he's getting up to and how he's dealing with it. So it's not world ending or anything like that, but it does have some tense moments, and I liked it. I would say you could probably skip unless you're a super Shia LaBeouf fan. It's one of those, like The Man Who Knew Too Much or Man Who Knew Too Little, like the guy who's looking out his window in a bustling metropolis skyscraper and starts to see things. It's sort of along that line, not enough to win a lawsuit against them or anything, but but kind of along those lines. And it's a fun time. But I would say you could probably skip unless you're a super fan. So maybe have this one on in the background, and when you start to see things or see jokes, whatever, you can really start to pay attention with those points. But I don't think you're necessarily going to be missing anything by skipping this movie, but it's fun to have on in the background. So, yeah. Have you seen Disturbia? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Alrighty, that's all I have for this one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.